Said that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be one of the most chaotic, conflict-filled, and stress-inducing. This season can be anything but peaceful in homes where parents are struggling with kids and teens, or really any family member. Christina Carter with Intuit Parenting joins us now to give us some tips on how we can foster more positive interactions. And, I think as parents, we focus so much on creating a Christmas or a holiday season that's filled with those childhood memories, and it actually brings about a lot of stress and conflict and not those warm, fuzzy feelings we're looking for.
Right. Yes, this is the season of peace, comfort, and joy, but it can feel really hard to enjoy these things when there's a little too much time together, or your child's doing something that's driving you nuts, keeps doing it over and over,
yes,
or your routine is just becoming a little dull, and it can bring out the worst in us and lead to conflict, negativity, and an overall low morale in your family and in your home. So there are a few things we can do to have more pleasant, peaceful, positive interactions. One thing is many parents find that their day is just filled with no, stop, don't. And although this is our best attempt to maintain safety and order, it weighs us down and wears away our connection with our kids.
100%. Yeah, I definitely feel that.
So find as many opportunities as possible to say yes. Not right now, but in 30 minutes. Or yes, you can do this on the tile floor, not on the carpet. Or yes, you can kick the ball outside against the house. You are working with your child to help them meet their needs instead of always combating them.
Okay, that's a good tip. Any other tips that we can do? More positive interactions.
Definitely, yes. So another thing is have family standards and values clearly established, like respect, fairness, honesty, mentioned regularly, maybe on a chalkboard in the playroom. This way, when a scenario is presented, you won't need to react. You can simply rely on those values to guide you through each time with your child. This is going to feel lighter and more encouraging for everyone involved instead of always relying on punishments or threats for everything.
Okay, so say, for example, respect is one of your family values and you are trying to emphasize that your child is talking disrespectfully to you. That can be really triggering, especially when you're doing a million things, especially this time of year. So if you're already stressed, your kid's talking real disrespectfully, how do you react in that scenario?
Yeah, so reacting is definitely something that we tend to do. We will throw out the threats or the yelling or
no
the
dessert tonight. I did it yesterday.
Yes, we all do it. We're triggered and we just want it to go away as quickly as possible.
Sure.
But they're needing our guidance. They're needing us to continue to teach them and to show them and to show up consistently with, hey, this is what our family values. This is how we need to respond. You can even say, let's start over and try that again. You're just guiding them, redirecting them back to your foundation, your family's core foundation. And
so rather than throw out a threat, say, hey, you're speaking really disrespectfully. That's an important thing in this family, so let's make sure that we talk kindly to each other.
Try again.
Just give them another opportunity.
It's true. You're not breaking that connection with them. You're maintaining the connection through that scenario or through that challenge a lot more than if you just throw out the threats, the yelling, the punishments, the bribes, the timeouts. You're wearing away at your connection with your child when we do that.
You're talking to them or me right now.
Right.
No, I'm just playing.
All of us do it.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It makes all the difference. When your child feels heard, they are much less likely to act out, and it can really bring out the best in them and maintain that connection so you can enjoy the holidays.
Absolutely. Any tips if you are traveling, if you're at somebody else's house and trying to maintain the order, keep the peace, and not let your kid act out?
Yes, I would say on the way, prime them. On the way over, have a conversation ahead of time, so that it's top of mind for them, what the values are, what is expected of them, because expectations, boundaries, that is all very, very important still. Even though the holidays we kind of get lax, it's important to still remind them of that. This is what our family stands for, this is what we expect, and if you do falter or cross the boundary, which they will, we just need to remind them, work together as a team to get back up and continue on with what we stand for.
Absolutely. All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate it.